Hi there! If you need help applying to the Early Learning Equity Scholarship, then this is the video for you. First, you need to navigate to this webpage, the Early Learning Equity Scholarship webpage. To do that, you can Google Early Learning Equity Scholarship UW, and it should be the first link or two. However, if you are already on the Early Childhood and Family Studies page, it will be this button right here, Learn More and Apply, which you will click on, and that will lead to this page. If you are on the Early Care and Education page, it's also the top button that says Learn About Scholarship Application. If you click on it, it'll lead you here. If you're on our main webpage for the College of Education, if you go to Admissions, Funding Aid, and Scholarships, click on that. Then click on Scholarships or Find a Scholarship. Scroll down, you will see Early Learning Equity Scholarship. You click on this, and it will lead you to the same page. Once on this page, you will scroll down to application process, and this is how you will apply by clicking this button. Make sure that you meet all the criteria to be eligible to apply though. That eligibility is listed out right here. 1, you have to be a Washington State resident. You also have to be enrolled or have applied to Early Childhood and Family Studies or Early Care and Education. You also have to have applied to FAFSA or WASFA. Also be committed to joining or remaining in the early learning education workforce after graduating here in the state of Washington. You also have to demonstrate an understanding of and commitment to racial equity and educational justice. And then be or going to be in your final 2 years of program completion because this is a 2-year-long scholarship. If you meet all of that criteria, then you're able to apply. You can do so again by clicking on this button. You will then be led to this page, and if you do not have a University of Washington email or you've never logged into the scholarship page before, you will need to create a new account. You'll click this button where you will be led to this page. You'll put in your first name, last name, date of birth, your login ID, which will actually just be your email. So mine is ilovewashhuskies@gmail.com. And then you will create a password, confirm that password, and hit submit. You will then have to confirm your account by going to your email and confirming with a link that Community Force will send you. Once that has been confirmed, you can then log in. So go ahead and put your email that you just put in on the last page here, along with that password you created. Once you do that, you can click login, but then you'll be prompted to enter a code that they will send you. Once you get that code, you can copy it and paste it here, hit submit, and you're good to go. Then you will be shown this page, the scholarship page, where there are a ton of scholarships. But for the Early Learning Equity Scholarship, you'll scroll down a bit and see it right here. You can view the details of it, which includes a description and the criteria for being eligible. Then in the top right corner, you can either start or continue the application if you've already accessed it. This is what that will then look like. And these 4 boxes have to be at 100% in order to be able to submit the application itself. If you go through each one, it's broken down by like what the box says. So for your information, you can put in your name, your last name. If you are not a UW student, leave this blank, no worries there. Then make sure to fill out everything else to the best of your ability. Once you do that, you can hit save and come back later, or save and return to dashboard. If you do that and you've filled it out all the way, that box is then at 100%. So then you'll go along to each box and fill it out all the way. Make sure to read everything thoroughly, as it is very important information. So you will write your response here. If you weren't uploading a video, then you would save it. And then that's at 100%. Financial aid questions are very simple. There's also optional space for you to talk about other financial needs you might have that is beyond FAFSA or WASFA. Once you do that, save and return. And then a few quick questions for how you heard about us. So save the social media, media college advisors, save and return. And then you're at 100% for all those boxes. You can then preview your application, which is just a general summary of it all. Look through it. You can also print it if you want to access it later. But if you want to finally submit it, you can click Final Review and Submit, and you'll have to give it a look over to review. Then you can go through, double check all your answers, make sure it's accurate and true. And then at the bottom, you will have to click this box to confirm that you have reviewed the whole thing. Once you have reviewed and you click this box, you then hit submit. I'm not going to do that now, but you would hit submit and you'd be good to go. Now, if you have any questions, again, you're free to reach out to me, Savannah Carreño, by email, or you can even schedule a virtual advising appointment with me, which is on this page. And if you scroll down, you'll see that link here, which will then take you to this page to book an appointment with me. Other than that, that is it. Good luck, and let me know if you have any questions.